How am I going to move these sticker trays? Welcome back to Gem and Cozy, guys. I thought I'd bring you guys along for small snippets of me preparing for my move. I run my stationery shop, Gem and Cozy, from my home studio, so I have to move my entire office as well as everything else. So let's get into it. These past few weeks have been such a blur between house hunting and then finally getting a house and figuring out everything that needs to be done before moving in. Even though I put my stationery shop, Gem and Cozy, on vacation mode, I still had a lot of work to catch up on and restocks as well as new products that I had already ordered to quality check. So it's been a pretty hectic time between packing orders, making new YouTube content, as well as drawing new art. Every time I've been at the new house, I keep seeing these monarch butterflies and it just makes me so happy. So I incorporated one in my new design that says every season is your season, which is going to be a sticker design for September Stationery Club. During my downtime, I've been taking the dogs to the park, doing some painting, as well as playing Sackboy, which is super cute because all the little characters have cute costumes. We've also been eating out a lot, mainly out of convenience because we've been on the road so much and having such long days, but also because there were a few restaurants that we really wanted to try out before moving out of our current area. Everything feels really up in the air, but we're taking it day by day. Today was probably the first day this whole week that I got to do nothing for the morning, and boy did I need it. Thank you to Sandy for these cuties. Hey, Zeffy. Where you going? I just stepped outside to sit with Sassafras, and she decided to sit down over there. And I guess I'm just reflecting because, one, seeing Saffy like kind of just hang out on the deck is something I'm really gonna miss at this house. And we really love the backyard. Carter really likes the backyard, obviously. We started fixing up some of the boards because there were some that got a little bit rotten, and obviously we're not done yet, but I'm just taking a moment to like sit and reflect with myself because everything has been so go 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 and so stressful that I don't really think that I've had time to just decompress lately. Let me relocate next to Safi. We're still watching her closely because she tends to run at the fence if other dogs are on the other side, which is one really difficult thing about this house because there is a neighborhood behind it. And poor Safi, she has a lot of anxiety and she has barrier aggression. So she's like a very friendly dog, but if there is a barrier or she's on a leash and she meets an unfamiliar dog, she just kind of loses it. So we don't want her to be running back and forth after her leg surgery, especially because even though she's good to run, they said like you have to watch out for joint inflammation if she's doing a lot of excessive running. So that kind of sprinting back and forth is not good, especially since her other leg is possibly going to need surgery. So we don't want that. So every time she's out here, we always kind of keep her harness on, or we just hang out nearby so that... What are you smelling, Jeffy? Oh, sweet girl. Just so we can keep an eye on her. Yes, she just loves to sunbathe. And the new house has a more private backyard, which I'm really excited about, but unfortunately it's gonna be more work, like just getting it all set up. There's a lot of trees and plants that have kind of overgrown in that house, and there's a lot of surrounding trees outside of the fence that need to be taken care of too. So little by little, huh, sweet girly. Oh. Our moving plans have kind of been up in the air, and that has led to a lot of additional stress because we had to work around painters, plumbers, and flooring, and we thought that they were going to be able to kind of do certain things at a certain time, but to my surprise, painters are booked like 4 to 6 weeks out, and the plumbing was something kind of stressful because our new house has very old plumbing. It has something called polybutylene pipes, and those are super old and they have a 100% fail rate. So people stopped using them in houses because it went under a lawsuit and everything. So this house has them, and we think it's in our best interest to just switch it all out. But that's, you know, a huge project. So we wanted to make sure that we found a reliable plumber and company. So it just took a while to like do all this research and figure out what's going to be the best fit. And then the painter is the one that we wanted to prioritize because we thought, oh, everything else could happen after. But then once we figured out that we needed to get the plumbing done, then we were like, we need the plumbing done first because the walls are going to be torn into. So the sheetrock and the drywall are going to need to be patched. So then we need the painter to come in after. But then I spoke to the flooring people, and they prefer to come in last because they kind of like said that they sort of end up bumping into the walls and stuff, and they wouldn't want to ruin fresh paint. So they were like, maybe the painters could go last, and we were like, oh my goodness. You got an itch, Safi? Oh, yes. Oh, sweet puppy. But yeah, it's been chaos. What are you doing? Don't scratch your eye. Don't scratch your eye. We are at the new house getting our internet set up as well as waiting for our plumber. And the house is very echoey because it is empty and it is full of very, very floral wallpaper. Let me show you guys all of the wallpaper because it is poppin'. We got some floral, maybe like, I don't think they're roses. Actually, I don't know what they are. Blue floral wallpaper here in the living room. The guest bathroom has striped wallpaper. That's fun. The master bedroom has rose wallpaper in the bathroom, which is actually kind of cute. Like, I definitely think accented wallpaper can look really chic if you do it well, but this is a lot. This is a lot. I've been making the best out of all the chaos happening as I'm preparing to move. We ran into a lot of hiccups, and the plumbing and the painting took way longer than it should have. I'm still getting bitten. So I'm sure that a lot of you guys think that I already started moving, but everything unfortunately got delayed. I've been at the new house a lot, meeting with a bunch of different contractors and overseeing all the work that needs to be done. So lately I've been drawing on my iPad and eating lunch over there. I left my stationery shop Gem & Cozy open during this time, and a lot of you guys shared so many fun product photos with me, so thank you so much. Isn't Sarah's window amazing? Look at all of these sun catchers. I decided to keep Gem & Cozy open during this time because I didn't have a set move out date, so I didn't have to start packing my office right away. So I still had a lot of downtime to pack orders, and it didn't seem like the best idea to just close my shop for several weeks at a time. So I think this method worked out perfectly, and a lot of you guys have been leaving me fun notes saying good luck on the move, so thank you so much. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out once I finish editing everything, but I figured I could pack some orders while talking to you guys. But I'm now realizing I should probably carry you around, and the office is a disaster. Well, let's do it anyway. It's fine. So I feel really frazzled right now with everything for the move because the plumbing and the painting, flooring, all sort of got delayed because they all sort of rely on each other. And of course, we didn't know like what was going to happen, but the plumbing finally started yesterday, and they were supposed to be done by a certain point in the beginning of next week, but then they also got delayed already, and we can't do anything else until they're done. So we're sort of in this weird limbo where we decided not to start packing yet because we've been prioritizing everything else for the new house because all of that has to happen before we can move. So it's sort of just been chaotic, and I sort of just feel very frazzled lately. And you'll probably kind of notice that while I'm moving around today, especially because I'm trying to update you guys while seeing what this person ordered. But it's all good. Let me see. Also, so many of you guys ordered during this sale, and I didn't think that this was gonna happen. And I feel like you guys hear me say that a lot, but it's truly because I feel like I'm growing incrementally, and I don't see that until I have a sale, and then I realize, oh wow, like so many people are taking advantage of this, and I didn't know to expect that, you know? So the growth is unreal when I like really sit with myself and kind of see it. But obviously I don't see it happening day to day, so it's very confusing. And I really hate that it might sound like I'm trying to show off or something. I'm really not. It's just more of a reflection for myself to walk through and think about, like, okay, I used to be able to go on a vacation sale where my shop would stay open and you guys would still be able to shop while I'm away, and it would still be a manageable amount of orders, but right now it just doesn't feel that way. So I'm starting to feel like I need help or a better way to organize things, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. This is Amanda's second order. So yeah, I think I'm sort of gonna use this part of my video as a way to kind of talk about what I've been going through and maybe process that with you guys, because I really don't know. So the move wasn't supposed to take this long, and because of the delay, I feel like this is also going to overlap with my vacation. My vacation is at the beginning of October, so I thought we were gonna, be able to move sooner, and then I could pack orders, get situated, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Right now I'm thinking I might extend my processing time and vacation sale to be longer, but I've never had my shop on vacation mode for so long before, and I guess that's not a big deal. I love giving you guys the opportunity to buy things on sale. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best thing to do, because I have no idea. Okay, so that's 9 ounces. Cool. Okay, thank you, Amanda. I'm also working on all of the updates to move my shop address and update all of the business paperwork. So I think that's not going to be too bad, but my accountant just got back to me and he was saying that updating my address and everything is actually more complicated than I think because it has to be updated for the IRS. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, we have time, so I hope that all of that gets resolved. And it's really weird having to have other people kind of like help you that you're paying, because I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that. And I also had to talk to the new post office near the new house and figure out what to do about my P.O. box. And they actually said that I just get to make a new one, because apparently every P.O. box, every post office has different prices for P.O. boxes. And I thought that was interesting, because the area that I'm moving to, it's a smaller post office from what I can tell, and it costs about $20 more a year than the one I currently have, which I thought was interesting and kind of unexpected, I guess. So Justina is on their 4th order, which is amazing.
I read online that you can transfer your PO box, so I was trying to figure that out because I have 2 months left on my current PO box. But then when I asked them about it, they said that since all of them have different price points, it doesn't transfer, so I can just keep my other PO box if I want or cancel it. But I guess it works out because I anticipated the move, so I didn't do a 1 year payment. I just did a 6 month one to see where I would be at. So everything works out in the end. Jacina also got my You Got This magnets. So let me do a little count because they got 9 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, I did not miscount. I just can't count. Oh wait, I want to add a freebie. Oops. I'm discontinuing these little sunflowers, so I'm adding them in as a freebie to several of these orders. There are a lot of designs that I really like, but they just don't do very well, so I had to make the tough decision to discontinue more of them. But maybe I can utilize them as a part of another design one day or something like that. That would be pretty cool. Thank you, Jacina. Ooh, this person ordered and their name is Elisa, and I get to use one of my graveyard note cards, which is a thank you card that I wrote a name for, and then for whatever reason I didn't get to use it, so I get to use it because they have the same name. Let me see. It says that this is their first order. Your aesthetic is right up my alley. Cute, colorful, but a bit of sass. That's so cute. Here we go. Let's get some of these stickers. They got have a day, be you're doing a job, and fuck off. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I wonder if any of you guys see your orders being packed here, since most people don't come to my YouTube. And let's add a little, you don't have to do more to be more, and a tiny, here's a tissue for your issues. So that one's and thank you, Elisa. I'm gonna stop there, and hopefully this whole vlog will turn out okay when I put it all together. This is the worst place for her to take a nap while I'm in the middle of packing. It's too early? You're just gonna hang out with your front paws on the stairs? Look at the back paws. Safi, we gotta do the walkies. We gotta go. Let's go. Come on. I'm so glad the next house isn't gonna have stairs. Come on. Come down, Safi. Big stretch. It's a little chaotic in my office right now, but I'm finally moving all of the sticky notes into these shallow boxes. And I saved these specifically so that I could put sticky notes in them, because these tall boxes make it impossible for me to stack small piles of sticky notes because there'll be so much space on the top. So this is perfect. I'm just slowly putting everything into these boxes. 2 years ago, I drew a set of ghosties around Halloween and called them my squad ghoul. Last year, I drew a second set called my spooky squad ghouls. And I feel like at this point, it's a tradition to draw 6 new ghosties every Halloween. I decided to make one with little monarch butterfly wings because the new house that I'm moving into has a lot of floral inspiration and there are always butterflies hanging out in. I also found out that we have a grape vineyard as well as a persimmon tree. So many different types of flowers. These gardenias smell amazing. And look at all these roses. Best of all, we have a fig tree. I can't wait to share more with you guys. What in the world? Seeing all of these stacked in a box is amazing. Look at all of these. Oh my gosh. The shelf is getting emptier. It's moving along. It's 12:30 a.m. and tomorrow's supposed to be a full packing day. I am watching episode 2 of My Lovely Liar, and it's a new Korean drama that I'm catching up on. I actually don't know how new it is because I've just been really out of the loop with Korean dramas, but I've been craving some Korean dramas. I just said Korean dramas 200 times, so I decided to watch this one. My stationery shop, Gem & Cozy, had a moving sale recently as I was in the middle of moving to a different home. Tomorrow, September 15th, Friday, is the very last day of this sale. We've been preparing the new house. I got a new P.O. box. We got the plumbing and the carpeting all set. So things are finally starting to move along, and I am so ready to settle into the new office. I'll be working out of a home studio, and hopefully I'll be able to catch up on everything that I want to next week. We've been living off of fast food lately. I went through my first drive-through oil change. And all of our free time has been at the new house, making sure all of the construction was going okay. I found a sweet surprise from Tiffany, who sent me this Taylor Swift pendant necklace. So thank you so much. We started to bring over some of the lighter items to the new house, and Safi got to check it out. Also, the previous owner definitely loved Disney because look at all of these Mickey Mouses. Here's Safi on her very first walk in the neighborhood, and she looks so cute and cozy on her ride home. I'm actually going on vacation in October. The timing of the move happened to be really close to the vacation date, so I'm going to continue my extended processing time for Gem & Cozy for a little while. Also, I tried my first chalupa.